I just gave a lesson to James and his grip was too strong, which was killing his distance. He was swaying, not pivoting, therefore his contact was bad. I gave him 3 simple things and we immediately saw some progress. Here's what we did. The thing is with the grip, how we grip the golf club, of course, has a huge impact on do we hook it, do we slice it, do we hit it low, do we hit it high? All things that are true, all right? But the one thing that you don't think about is if you don't grip it correctly, you cannot hinge the club or leverage it, which equates to more club head speed. So here's the thing that he was doing. First of all, his lead hand grip was really strong, okay? Meaning it was way rotated over on top where he could see all 4 knuckles. Now, you know this if you follow any of our stuff at the Vertical Line Swing and you've read our book, The Bad Lie. I like a little stronger grip than a weaker grip. But James, he was motorcycling it, right? You ever heard that term? He had the motorcycle grip way over there. Now, why did that not allow him to hinge the club? Well, because when the motorcycle grip is way over, you can't hinge the club up. I mean, this is as much as I can hinge it. Everybody see that? Okay. When I got him into a neutral position where when he looked down, he could see 2 knuckles, then he was able to hinge the club. But here's the key. Here's the secret that most people don't notice. All right, I got my main man, Nick, behind the camera. Nick, pay attention. Give him a thumbs up. All right. So when he was gripping the club, he was gripping it way back here. Everybody see this? See how the pad was way back here. All right, and when the pad is off the golf club, combined with a strong grip, there's no way to leverage and push the button of the club down to get you some hinge. So his club head was always low, it wasn't up in the air, no distance. So we did 2 things, and we did a drill. I'll show you the drill here in a second, and then we're gonna get into his pivot. So we neutralized the grip, so you could see a couple knuckles on his lead hand, and we got a ton of videos on the grip. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. If you need help with your grip, check out some of our videos on the grip, right? Neutral grip, but the key is I got the pad all the way down in the golf club. So he almost felt, he said, geez, Todd, I feel like I'm choking down on the club. I'm like, yeah, watch golf on TV and you'll see that all these guys and gals have their hands down slightly on the club. That allows him to hinge it. Now the drill I did was pretty simple. I said, hey, James, take a golf tee and put it in the butt end of the club like this. Okay, it won't hurt the golf club. It'll just fit right in there like that, okay? See how we do that? And I said, all right, now when you take the club back, I want the tee to be pointed more down towards the ground. See that? And that feeling helped him get a sense of what it was like to hinge the club this way versus strong and rotating around. Let me go ahead and hit a shot, and I want you to watch it. So here we go. I got the good grip, neutral grip, pad on top all the way down. Here we go. Let me give it a little rehearsal. Boom, tee to the ground. Everybody see that? Tee to the ground right there. All right, let me go ahead and hit one here. All right, that was pretty solid. I pulled it just a tad, but that was the first tip. Now the next thing that we worked on was this pivot. And I gotta tell you, if you wanna work with us personally on your golf game and your golf swing, check out our coaching program at vlscoaching.com. We got people from all over the world who are working with us. Now the second thing that we worked on was this pivot. Because he didn't have any hinge, because James couldn't create any club head speed with his wrist and his hands, the only other option he had was to really sway off the golf ball. All right, we talk a lot about this in the book, the 3 power sources. All right, we talk about that in The Bad Lie. So what I had to then do is get him to pivot better. So when he was set in there, because he couldn't hinge it, he started really drifting side to side off the golf ball this way. All right, so I said, all right, here's what I want you to do, James. Get your good grip. So he got his grip, boom, neutral, pad on the top. And I said, put your lead foot forward like this and put your trail foot back and almost use it kind of like a kickstand for balance, right? And what I want you to do is just go ahead and hinge it and make some backswings. Boom. Everybody see that? All right, good. Nick, how's that look? Does that look good? Okay, Nick gave us a thumbs up. Why don't you give us a thumbs up and be sure to tell us where you're from. We love hearing where you're from and if you're following the Vertical Line Swing. But the drill right there, lead foot forward, trail foot back, right? From this position, it's very easy to stay centered and rotate. All right, if I was to come off the golf ball, I would fall over. You would never instinctively do that. So let's tie this together. Let's do a little 3-setter. So here's what we said. All right, James, neutral grip, pad on top so we can get some club head speed. Get that club hinging, get it moving. Let's improve the pivot so the contact. There it is, boom, there's 1, tee to the ground. There it is, tee to the ground. There's 2, boom. There's 3. All right, we got the pivot feel. We got the hinge feel. Here we go. Let's get set in there. All right, let's go ahead and pivot and hinge. Oh, that was the best one of the day right there. Nick, you better give me a thumbs up on that because I'm not gonna hit any better than that, my friends. All right, now that we've got your ball striking improved, check out my next video. And if you wanna work with us personally on your golf game, check out vlscoaching.com.